craftosphere pride. I ain't blitzing nobody.
He tried to leave, he tried to run, but he was staring down the barrel of a glitter glue gun, stuck in the corner of the craftosphere. Ronan's been a hostage for over a year. He said they're using craft glue. It's a sticky situation. I'm looking for a way out, some kind of liberation. He's tied to the chair with the Velcro and the glue, bedazzled and bejeweled in a shimmering hue, in a bedazzled straight jacket, sparkles in his eyes. Debbie says we just want him to sparkle like his personality, guys. Now the straight jackets are on back order. It's a tariff delay, so we locally sourced an airbrush one today. Duct tape and glitter, he's a sparkling sight. A mini running captured in the middle of the night. He cried, I don't need to be bejeweled, I ain't blitzing no one. But the craftosphere's hungry and we've only just begun. Tied to a damn chair. Phone is like he's tied to the chair with the Velcro and the glue, bedazzled and bejeweled in a shimmering hue, in a bedazzled straight jacket, sparkles in his eyes. He's the glittery king of the craftosphere prize. I ain't blitzing nobody. Welcome to Scrap Hoarders. After years of crafting and card making, a legendary team of creators will brave their piles and bins of Scrap, shout, scrap hoarders! Scrap hoarders! We face the scraps when the others will not. We're the scrap hoarders! We stamp on Scrap hoarders! We face the piles, we face the bins. Scrap hoarders! We face the boxes, we face the tins. When you're overwhelmed by the paper on your shelf, we're who you're gonna call, 'cause we face it all.
hello, and welcome in, guys. Let me fix this. There we go. How's everybody doing? My hair's all over the place. I don't know. How's everybody doing today besides cold? I'm complaining because don't like colds. But hopefully doing a little bit of crafting today, we will get warmed up a little bit. Also, it is starting to warm up a little bit here. What's the temperature again, Todd? He's my weatherman. It is 52? 62. He says it's 62. So he also discovered that it is actually warmer outside than it is inside. So we've got the windows open to hopefully warm things up because I'm cold. I do want to welcome everybody in. So I see that you guys are showing up so early. I love y'all. On YouTube, I did post at 9 o'clock this morning. Let's get this party started. So yeah, I'm first in today. But after that, it was Miss Jen. She was the first one to chat in the YouTube chat, and that was at 10:30. So she has been in early. Hello, Miss Nima from South Florida. What is the temperature and what part of South Florida are you in? We would love to know. And of course, I want to know how you found me because yeah, I like to know the things. Okay, so we also have Miss Maureen, who is also in Florida. I know she's cold too because we are not used to this stuff. Chris is in the house. Maureen, Tammy, scroll. Carol's in the house with us as well as Miss Kelly Doyle. Welcome in. I think I already said hello to Bonnie, but hi, Bonnie. I'm actually caught up, but do you know what that means?
Our program to bring you this
it doesn't mean this,
message.
but yeah.
I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you, Jen. But what it means is that y'all weren't talking as much, probably because your fingers were cold and you didn't want to type because your fingers were cold. I'm just cutting a few panels while I'm getting caught up with all the things. Hello, Miss Mary Miller. So Crafts and Designs by Nima. She says it is 62 outside. The house inside is colder. Yeah, just like me. And she says she's in Wellington. I need to figure out where Wellington is because I don't know that. I haven't heard the name. That doesn't mean I don't know all the towns. So yeah. Martha's in the house. Yay. Welcome in, honey. How is everybody doing this morning? Again, because besides cold. And just a second. So this morning when I took my shower, I didn't bother to do anything with the hair. I just dried enough of it so it wouldn't be too cold and put it up in a ponytail. Today we're going to be playing again with some things from Spellbinders. So this morning, hey Stephanie, she is in North Carolina, which is colder than Florida. Wellington is in West Palm Beach. Okay, great. I have been in that area before because that's where you did one of your races, right, honey? West Palm? Did you do one in West Palm or just Panama City Beach?
We did one in Miami.
We did Ragnar from Miami. I remember that. Okay, you did a Miami man down there. Okay. So I don't remember all the things. Martha is in Southwest Texas. I probably ask you where in Texas, how far that is from Austin, but I don't remember since then. Hello, Miss Chandra. Hello. Who else have I missed? Have I missed anybody? I don't care. I'm going to put up another welcome for everybody since I don't know if I missed y'all. So here we go. One more welcome. Because I want everybody to feel like this is home. Battleground, Washington. So we've got Jewel ZZG. I'd love to know. I'm thinking your name is probably Julie, but you can tell us. So Jules is in the house too. Welcome in. Okay, Martha is 5 hours from Austin. Yeah, that's a bit far for me. Couple-hour drive is not too bad sometimes. I mean, I did get to see Elizabeth Costa Rogers, my buddy that lives up in Ohio, when we were up there last time. Patricia is in the Netherlands. Welcome in, honey. Thank you so much for popping in. I love it when we get new names in the chat. I mean, it does mean that you guys have to chat with them. My chat goes crazy. Yeah. So you may have noticed we have things that pop up on the screen. I saw some emote wall stuff go up in the chat. Is the chat fountain? I don't know. I just saw some hearts. Anyway, you may have noticed there is a caution tape. Hey, Barbara, welcome. Yay. So we have a caution tape at the bottom. The reason for that is that my folks in here in the chat are crazy. I love each and every one of y'all, but it does get a little bit out of control sometimes when you think of us being in the crafter sphere. They have all been captured. Okay, Santa, who's being naughty or nice? Adelaide has to always find out if Santa thinks she's been naughty or not, and Santa says Adelaide's been a good girl today. So awesome. I do need to do our public service announcement, though, after Chris's ASMR, Chris's naughty or nice thing comes up. And Chris apparently has been naughty. Now, I think Jen may have noticed, may have decided not to take the chance anymore because she hasn't been doing it lately. She says that she is innocent. Yeah, I don't believe that. Jules, it says it is the first time here. Well, honey, I hope we don't scare you off. We do have a lot of fun, and the chat does take control of the stream a bit. So let's do our public service announcement from my buddy Ronan.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
So we recorded that when he was live with me at one point, which reminds me I should probably get into my Discord chat just in case he pops in. He has been not feeling quite so well lately, so he doesn't always come in, but we love him every time that he does. And he has been captured by the craftosphere. Okay, Martha says, I have some questions about the Discord app. It wants my contacts and photos. Can I still play without allowing access? My thought is yes. On pretty much every app these days. What? Clean, I just got started. Oh my God, hon, really?
I'm not only there at night.
We've been raided, guys. It's a good clean raid. Thank you, Time Weirdo. Thank you, Clean. You finally caught me. Yeah, I mean, I just got started. I was still saying hi.
Good Clean Gamer rated your channel with 11 viewers.
Thank you, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome. I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and we make cards. We do crafting things. We make cards. This is not a card, but it's still super cute. And I love using a lot of things from Spellbinders. So we're going to be playing with Spellbinders today. The chat does take over the stream, which you guys over on Twitch, you already know that. You guys take over clean stream all the time. So anyway, we're going to have us a good time. We're playing with some new things from Spellbinders that just are just rolling out. It's their club kits for the month. The way that the clubs work is that we can see them all as of the 1st. Okay. On the 6th, you can order them if you're not already a member of a subscriber to one of the clubs. Now, if you are a subscriber to the club, you can go ahead and get in early to update whatever you want to. You can order new stuff. You can, like, say you've got one of the clubs and you want to get a different one to go along with it. You can go ahead and order early. But if you're not a club member, you do have to wait until the 6th of the month. And you've got from then until the 27th of the month to place your order to get that month's clubs. And then it does a reset. Okay, so we do this every month. This month is all spring. Today I did a little bit of stamping, mostly because I've been struggling a little bit with my archival inks.
If you are not watching Mary K's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary K's Crafting Creations, you are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
Welcome in, Mary. I caught it as soon as you popped in, honey. I got your little thing up there. So if you're not following my buddy Mary, we do have a link to her YouTube channel and her Twitch channel in the chatty chat for you guys. But that was another one where my buddy Ronan made, and he is the voice of Caddy the Pixie Dragon. Anyway, that was done then. Yeah, you got your Caddy. So I've been doing a little bit of stamping today. I've been struggling a little bit with my brand new black archival ink pad, and I watched a couple of videos about ways to use it and discovered, and I knew this and I just forgot, alcohol. I mean, somebody showed a video like years ago where you could basically use your archival inks like you do alcohol inks. So I'm thinking, and this may have been before the alcohol inks were released. I have no idea. I just think that was really cool. And what they used was alcohol. So I thought, well, maybe if it's not wanting to release from the pad, if I do this was a test. I do not recommend doing it unless you're willing to just mess stuff up if it doesn't work. But I decided to spritz it with a little bit of alcohol, and it actually made it so that it stamps decent. So I'm happy with that. So guess what? We're probably going to play with this. This is some shimmer cardstock that I decided I'm using the last sheet that I think I have out here because I keep accidentally using this instead of regular white. And I did the archival ink on it. Now, one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to use your alcohol markers on it. So I cut regular, so I may stamp more. I don't know. Haven't decided. But you can use your watercolor pens with this. So, where did I put them? Jen, hush, don't say anything. I know why. I put them over there because I'm going to take them with me when we go out of town. I'm still trying to find all the things I want to take to all the places. So I'm going to use my zigs for this one. And we're going to see. But from what I saw online yesterday, because I'm like you, I research and everything too. From what I've seen, archival inks, it will smear if you use it with alcohol markers. Fine. Laugh at me all you want. Fine, Anne Moret. I'm sure it was Anne. Anne, was that you? Mary says WT. I'm thinking she's meaning what the? It was Anne. It was Anne. I knew it was you. So there are some things that you can do using the VIP hype on Twitch that doesn't have any video piece for it. So it's just sounds in the background, and that was somebody laughing at me. It's like, what the heck? Okay. I'm going to try out my zigs again. I haven't used them much, but I'm going to try them out on, this is not watercolor cardstock. This is just Michael's Recollections that I still had in my stash that I'm still trying to use up, but I am going to try using that. Where's my water brush? I'm going to use this one. Nope, that's the big one. I want the little one. I want the fine tip. That's better. Okay, so I'll use that to do some blending out. We're going to see how it does. And again, these are the Zig Clear Clean Color. I've seen them for years, and I finally broke down and got me some not long ago. And so far, it is not smearing. Let me zoom this in a bit for you. It is not smearing any of the ink, which is great. Oh, I see. Okay, so Stephanie says, not laughing at you, laughing with you. Well, I think you are now trapped as well, just like Ronan.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Just saying. Just saying. But again, I want to welcome everybody who has popped in and all the raiders. Thank you guys so much. I didn't catch your stream, Clean, so I don't know what you were playing. But he tends to be soup will be good for what? Anyway, he is a gaming streamer, and he has lots of comfy games that he plays, and he is also one of the sweetest people. He has got the cleanest channel on Twitch. So if you want family-friendly gaming, I would say go and follow him and get to know him. He's just such a sweetheart. Okay. I've got us a little bit of brown in there. I'm going to try to pull some of it out with, oh yeah, soup would be good for your hunger. But just in general, food will be good for your hunger. So I'm going to just try to blend it out without putting too much water down, because this is not watercolor paper. I would recommend if you are going to do watercoloring of any sort, you probably want to use watercolor paper. Yeah, soup will help with you have pneumonia, honey? What? This is not blending out. But probably because I'm not putting enough water down, and that's on purpose. Do I have another lighter color that I can blend it with? Ooh, I can use this. This is called natural beige. So the first one I've got out is beige. So beige and natural beige should work well together. This was much lighter, so I should be able to blend it out some. And so we've got us a brownish bunny.
We just want him to sparkle like his personality, guys.
Okay, that looks kind of cool. He's not too dark. I'll bring some more of this in. I can just kind of blend it out. Now, I'm not real, like I said, I haven't really used these kind of markers. I typically use alcohol markers. But my thought is that a lot of the blending concepts should be about the same. Techno says, I like to do some crafting. I do more jewelry, epoxy, and casting. I've done a little bit of that. So yeah, we would love to see it. Amaret says, do you want to see? I think the memes on VIP hype are so negative. Should I type? It's up to you, honey. If you want to do that, you can. I'm not going to stop you. And it would just prove that y'all are crazy. So to be honest, the lighter beige kind of to me looks a little bit peachy, but I still think it's going to be cute. So today we're going to be playing with this one for this morning. Tonight, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I may decide to work with one of the dies. I think it's the small die of the month. It's got a lot of we got flowers and different things. Oh, the small die of the month is the wheelbarrow. I don't know. I'm probably going to do something. Anyway, we're going to be playing with wax tonight with Elizabeth. So that's why I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Oh, I need to sign into StreamerBot. Sorry. Let's see if I can do voice. StreamerBot. Oh, come on. I need to go there. Okay. StreamerBot. There we go. I like it when I can voice command things, and I like that they've added voice to text kind of stuff so I don't have to type it because it's a little bit harder to type. So I'm logged in now, so Mary should have access to her buttons. That's why she was asking. Yeah, these are going to work a lot better on watercolor paper. I was just kind of playing around this morning and doing it on this is some shimmer cardstock. And the reason I was using the shimmer cardstock is because I don't like it. And I didn't really care if I wasted it. And I was just experimenting to see how well it would stamp with the archival ink. If I misted the archival ink pad with alcohol, I figured I shouldn't mess up the archival ink pad with alcohol because alcohol tends to evaporate pretty quick. So it's fine. I did have to actually spritz it a few times to keep getting a good impression. But yesterday I tried stamping something. I'm not going to show y'all because it's part of a video coming up. But I was stamping something with archival, and it to me it looked like it barely got any ink down. It's like, okay, is that because of the stamp or is that because of the ink? And I've had it happen a couple of times where since I've gotten this pad, I really have only used it a couple of times. And the reason I've only used it a couple of times is I didn't like it. I tend to use water-based inks. That's the primary thing that I use. But I want to experiment with all the things, and I recently got some things from Ranger, so I want to play with them. Mary says, wait. Oh, okay. Clean says, I have been wanting for so long to give you a big thanks for the wonderful Christmas card you sent me. Well, I'm so glad that you like it, gamer.
Oh, you gotta give it that hawk too and spit on that thing. Yeah.
Shout out to Good Friend Gamer.
Okay, that was weird. I do need to do a shout out to Gamer, to Clean. That's what I call him. And I didn't have the thing up, so give me a second. Scroll. Where's my Clean Gamer? Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. That would be part of it. Yeah, Mary's trying to do it, and that button does not work. I still haven't fixed it, and I need to just remove it because it does not work. So here we go. I've got a different button to give him a good shout out. So there's my shout out for Good Clean Gamer. Like I said, I love him to death. He is such a sweetheart. I know you tried, honey. It's my fault because I haven't fixed it, and that has more to do with APIs changing because I want it to work for both sides.
Important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Oh, I want a little bit of pink for the little nose. I think this looks pretty good, though. I'm happy with my bunny. I am happy with the bunny. Let's do some pink flowers, since I have my pink out. And this is going to be a little bit of shimmery. It's not glitter paper, but it does have a little bit of shimmer and shine to it. So you might be able to, there we go. There, you can see the shimmer, but you can see that it is so subtle that I have been grabbing this cardstock and using it for regular cards, thinking it's regular cardstock when it's not. What kind of markers are that? These are water-based. And there aren't, you have to be careful though. I accidentally, I was on Amazon, I ordered what I thought were the Zig Clean color markers, and apparently I wound up ordering a different kind of Zig watercolor markers, and they've got a different nib. And I wanted the one with the brush. So I had to make sure you get the ones with the brush. This is the real brush markers, and I do love the brush. I do love the brush, just saying. But they are water-based. They are basically watercolor markers. You probably have something similar. I've got a couple of different brands of ones, and I have not gotten good at them because I don't play with them enough. Did you order .zig? It wasn't the dot. It was a different one. There's like 3 or 4 different ones, and I didn't know that there were 3 or 4 different types of markers. I just saw, oh, that looks like a decent price. I'll go ahead and grab those. Isn't that the way we shop? But yeah, if you use watercolor, if you want to use watercolor paper or Bristol Smooth, I did see that there's some folks that love Bristol Smooth. It's going to work better. I don't like archival that much for watercolor. I like to use VersaFine Clair. I do use VersaFine Clair a lot. I want to learn how to use some of the different inks though. I am on right now. I am on the checking in, back to scrapping, yay. But I am on the Ranger design team. So because I'm on the Ranger design team, I want to learn more about, I already know a bunch about a lot of the Ranger stuff. You guys know I'm using Simon Hurley stuff all the time, and that's Ranger. And I've used Tim Holtz a lot, and that's Ranger. I have not used the archival inks that much. So I'm wanting to learn more, so I'm going to be using them more often so I can learn more, and I can show you guys what I'm learning as I'm learning it. So you'll know that there's going to be some videos up. Oh, speaking of which, today I have a new video up on the Ranger YouTube channel. I have to go and look to make sure it's up good. I think it is. Because today's the 3rd, right? I forgot what day it was. Ranger. They did product launch yesterday. My video should be up today. Yep, there it is. Yay! Which means if you guys are planning on doing the Craftosphere lockdown next week with me, our craft along co-crafting thing, the inspiration video is up. You guys can see it. I do still have to put together the one that's going to be for the paid members, but that is the video that went up today. And let me grab the link for that. Stickles aren't just for your glitter accents. Okay, that was the beginning of the video. Let me grab that real quick. But this is the one that is right now on the Ranger YouTube channel. Which of my chat windows will let me do this? Probably StreamerBots one will be the best one. Okay, so this one is how to turn stickles into stained glass. So that was that stained glass window card that we started off with. We wound up making another stained glass window card last week. And we're going to be doing, you guys, I'm hoping you're going to take the challenge because you guys can make some of those. And we already got the first couple of pieces. The workbook is up on the site now. So you guys should have access to it. Plus you can use this video. Plus I'm going to be editing another video for you guys that are the syndicate members. That's the paid members on that. Yeah, on the thing. I did notice we've got a bunch of folks already registered for next week's craft along. So I am so happy about that. So I can't wait for you guys to come and hang out with me. Okay, what color do I want to go now? Hey, Lisa Morgan, welcome in. And thank you for the check-in. Alyssa's in the house. Give Debbie J a thumbs up, says Ms. Idolide. Thank you so much, honey. I need to, do I have a button for that, Mary? I don't know if I have a button for you for the thumbs up thing. because I did have one, and I thought I still had an animation for it, but I don't remember. It's been a bit. Oh, you pressed it before she said it. Okay, I don't remember if it popped up on the screen or not. Anyway, so we have our little button. Look how cute he is. Okay, I'm going to, before I forget where everything goes, let's put these away. That goes with that one. Because I want to keep them in RGB, otherwise I'm going to get irritated. Because, yeah. My middle school teacher was similar to you. Similar to who? Me? And why? Is it because of the glasses? It's the glasses, isn't it? Hey, Patty. Oh my goodness, thank you! Thank you for the hearts! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Emirette. So I'm going to add a couple of different colors of green. So this one is green. And this one is light green. So I'm just going to do that for the grass. And I don't care if it's in the actual grass part or if I go outside the lines, because we probably want to have more grass than this. Thank you, Patty. Oh, her face was similar. Okay. So I'm going in here with some of the light green and just do a little bit of flicking, because grass is basically flicking, right? And I think I want to bring it in a little bit from underneath. I miss my Ronan. I hope he's feeling better. Foam is life. Yes, we do have some events. Thank you, Miss Mary. She's thinking, hey, Debbie's being quiet. I need to make her talk some more. So we do have some events coming up. First off, we've got the first one that was on there is not until April. It is the paper escape that Lynn from LV Handcrafted is putting together. Then we have got some things going on my channel. I mean, on my website, on my membership, and you do have links to everything on that link that is in the comments right now. In the chat right now. God, I can't think of words. That Linkdeli link does take you to a page with current events, and I'm trying to keep that updated. So regardless of when you're watching the video, it should be the current things that are going on, meaning I will be removing and adding things as time goes on. Right now, we are doing what I'm calling the Syndicate Lockdown, because we're all trapped inside the craftosphere. So we're going to lock it down. We're going to hang out for about an hour. We're going to do some crafting. That's going to be next Thursday. This week I had a little PDF workbook. Yeah, it's where I don't remember what I'm calling it. But anyway, we had that post on both the freebie site, the freebie membership, and the paid membership. Thank you for letting me know that the link to download on the paid side was not working, because I did fix that last night, so that is there. But if you won't get the free side, you'll be able to see it. You just won't be able to download it, okay? And you won't be able to print it. But I do have it nice and big, so if you have it on your computer, you should be able to see everything and should be good to go. We have that, and then that's going to be, then we're doing this every month, by the way. This month, it's going to be the stained glass window card. On Thursday, we will be doing, that's next week, we will be doing the, first off, next Monday, I've got a little video that's going to go up for the Syndicate paid members, and then eventually I will get the names right. I'm sorry. But we will have all of that. For the paid members, we will have a video ready for them by Monday. So that's going to go up on Monday. And then on Thursday, we will have our get together and hang out and all the things. So that'll be super fun. I know I've got about a dozen or so folks already signed up to hang out with us. So more the merrier. It's going to be on Zoom. It will be recorded, and it will be Why do I have an extra? That's why I have an extra. Okay. It will be recorded, so it will be available for you guys to see after the fact if you want to see the replay. The paid members, the syndicate members, they do get it for life. The non-paid members are going to have it for about 30, 60 days. Okay. I want to make a swinging card for my design team project. What would you use for the weight? Mary, we need to chat to see what else you're using for the swinging part, because you may not need a weight. The cardstock may be enough. Usually when I do one of the swinging cards, it's one of this Spellbinders dies that's got the circle that's part of the legs. You're using acetate. So what is it that's going to swing? Hey, Miss Linda. To hang the dancer. Okay, I would say that if the cardstock may be heavy enough. Let's just say that. The cardstock may be heavy enough. If you don't think it is, you could use more than one layer, and I like to use heavyweight cardstock for anything that I want to have a little additional weight. I don't think adding a penny or anything to it is going to really do what you want. Instead, the penny's liable to come off, number one, and it may wind up being too heavy and start pulling the rest of it off. So, but double or triple layering the cardstock for the part that needs to be the swinging part, the heavier part, is probably a good idea. Acetate tends to be strong enough if it's going to be the connector. So that should be fine. The only problem with that is going to be making sure that the acetate stays connected to whatever other pieces. Like up at the top, you want to make sure it's hanging onto your foam dot or whatever you're using. So you want to make sure there's real good, strong adhesive that will work for acetate there. Same thing on the cardstock that you've got at the bottom. Okay, you're using a brad. Now that's even better. Okay, I don't think you're going to have a problem as long as the brad has got a hold that's loose enough. You don't want it to be too tight. If you want it to swing freely, if you want it to just be able to move it, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you don't really have to have anything really heavy for it. I would just say a couple extra. If they have the base of it, the furthest down be heavier than the rest, and that should be fine. I would not use a penny or anything though. Okay, we have all that. I did the grass, and then I started talking. Mary started me talking. I did say hello to Miss Linda. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. Okay, I want to do some blue for the sky, but I want to wait. And for our kind of thinking, Mary, I'm thinking. Can't see that. Thinking purple. Maybe I'll do purple and pink for the egg. That would be cool. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be bright. And this stamp set, I think, is really nice. It's got basically lines for all the shadow that you need. So you can add a little extra darkness there, or you don't have to, because it's basically going to be the same. Like with our bunny, I did add a darker color of brown, and that worked. Ooh, I do have a lighter pink, lighter purple also. So I'm going to do darker purple where it shows these lines. Okay.
Thanks, Marais Crafty Creations 11.
And then bring it up a little bit more, and then do the flicking from the side. Try not to go over the pink. And then I've got the lighter. Hey, Terry. I hope you saw that I got your message. I think we did the final reply and stuff. What I'm going to do for your card, Terry, is I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp. I'm going to go ahead and print out the sentiment that you requested and put it on foam and give you one of the other sentiments as well, and then you can decide once you get your card, she's the one that won it yesterday. But then when you get your card, you can decide what sentiment you want to go on that, and you can save the other for something else. Okay, Vandenberg. Grada Vandenberg. Okay, I don't know how to say the name. Welcome in, though. Welcome. And tell us your name, how you found us, and where you're watching from. Usual Team Purple, Maureen and Mary and a bunch, and even Terry Cooper loves the purple too. But I didn't want to go too dark, so I think this one looks pretty good. It actually it is an Easter egg, we know that, but it almost kind of looks, if this was in blues, it could be a Caddy egg. I'm not talking about Cadbury egg, I'm talking about Caddy, our pixie dragon. Yes, welcome to the Craftosphere.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the Craftosphere, you will have entered the Chaos Zone.
Okay, I decided I wanted to add a little bit more of the dark and then blending it out a little bit again. Now these do blend decently, so I do like that. I think I just needed a little more of the wet dark purple to be able to blend it out. Okay, so there we go. Oh, and looking in the here, it's like, yeah, you can really see the light coming in. I love it. Susan is in Utah. Late just got ready. I haven't read my emails yet. I go through a little bit of them, and then yeah, I have to stop because I have way too many. But isn't that cute? Okay, let's put this goes on this one. This goes on this one, and now we're going to come in with this. I better put these away or I'm not going to have them in the right spot and I'm going to get irritated. Okay, we're going to come in first with some light blue. And I think, one thing that I am ordering that's going to Texas is the blender brush. There's a blender brush that does not come with the kit, the set of brushes. So I did get the Zig Real Color blender brush that is basically going to work like, I think, the colorless blender, like what we use with our alcohol markers. Okay, I'm putting some color down, and then I'm going to try pulling it out with some actually with my bigger one, and hopefully this won't mess anything up. Okay, so far so good. It's bringing out some, but there's just not enough of it there. I'm gonna cheat. Y'all aren't seeing what I'm doing. I'm putting some of the marker actually on my water brush. If I put too much water down though, yeah, this I can already see it's starting to try to warp. I may just go solid blue for the whole thing. I can use one of the darker blues when I go forward. I'm tied to a chair. Foam is life. So I do like that you can do real fine lines, but you can also do broader strokes. This is really, really nice. So I'm probably going to be practicing with this a bit more. I am liking it.
Welcome, John.
Well, thank you for the follow. John Mike into S2. Thank you. Yes, because you don't have one. Terry Cooper doesn't have something. Mary's not eating something. So this is the stamp of the month. Yes. This one is the clear stamp and die of the month. There are some dies that go along with it. We've got some flowers. We've got some sentiments, which I'll show you what I did this morning with those two. I've been playing a little bit. it's kind of where I didn't have enough time to do a big thing, so I kind of just did a little bit of this stuff. Just saying. And the reason I picked this one to do now is because I decided to see what I could do about the archival ink, see how that would work. Of a glitter glue gun. And I had not yet tried it with these markers, the archival ink. I had not tried them together. And I think this is working really good. I have not had any smudging. Usually what I use is alcohol markers, and I use VersaFine Clear, and I heat emboss it a lot. Okay, so John says, hello there. I just got done doodling and I colored a beagle and it came out great with 262 alcohol markers. Okay, John, you need to join my Discord and you need to post a picture of what you just did in the stream showcase so we can show it off tonight. Somebody type into the chat, or Mary hit the button, !Discord, so that John can go ahead and join our Discord and we can show off that beagle picture this afternoon at where we go live at 5:30 at 5 o'clock Eastern, and then we're gonna do the stream showcase is going to be at around 6:30. So if you have any projects that you've been working on this week and you would like to show them off, go ahead and put those into our Discord. Okay, I'm going to come in with some darker blue for the top. And then I'm going to see how it's going to do for blending the two. I probably need to bring in more of this one, and this is probably going to be the way it's going to work. There we go. Look at that. It is starting to blend out pretty well. And it is filling in some of those gaps. Whenever I do any kind of background coloring like this, even with my alcohol markers, I don't really like the backgrounds that much, which is one reason why I don't do it. Because they tend to be a little bit splotchy, where there is places where the ink really didn't cover. But this is actually starting to come together nicely. Look at that. Looks like a couple of you guys are buffering. And it looks like my stuff is good. Let me just double check my stats. 0 dropped frames. So it's not on my end. You may want to refresh your screen. I have been noticing that a bit lately on YouTube, just in general. That sometimes you need to. Hello, Brando. Everybody's coming in to say hi. Mary says, not here, just refresh if you're having problems. And I get that a lot lately. I've been seeing it. I use Chrome a lot, and I have been seeing that even on videos, not just live streams. I've been seeing that on videos where all of a sudden it starts buffering, and I have no idea why, especially since supposedly, and again, this is where I've been testing and things, supposedly my internet is fine. And you guys know I upgraded the internet not too long ago. Well, it's probably been a little bit. I don't remember how long anything has been anymore.
Cream eggs now. Mary said she had one sitting beside her.
Oh,
I told
no.
her that was mean. She said it wasn't, and I said it was 'cause I don't have one.
Okay, so that's why they wanted to make sure I knew what was going on. Terry Cooper wants just asking a question about where to post your project. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up our Discord so you can see. The button. Okay, here's the Discord. So over here on the side, first we've got the welcome. I'm going to go to there. Technos is in. I'm going to wave. I think I may have already waved. There we go. John Mike NS2 is in our server, so I just waved hello to you. So when we go down under community, there's a part that says stream showcase. The stream showcase is where you put all the things that you want us to show off. So you just go ahead and post it in the stream showcase, and around 6:30 this afternoon, we will be 6:30 Eastern. We will be after I hit my button, we will be showing off all the things that people have worked on over the last week. Okay, and Mary just posted some more stuff in there. I think she was hoping that I was going to still have it up, but I did see that it got added. Terry Cooper, Ruth says, Terry Cooper, I never liked cream eggs myself. Todd, which is your favorite Cadbury egg? It's the cream eggs. Todd loves the cream eggs. I think last year I didn't get him any, but it's where we kind of forgot. Instead, we got other things. So yeah, now that we're getting closer to Easter, we're going to probably be stockpiling cream eggs because that's what Todd loves. Okay, that looks pretty good. I do need to blend it out a little bit more and then go up higher with the rest of this, because I don't know how much I'm cutting off yet. And I think I'm going to leave the bottom part empty, and we can either stamp directly and do a flat card, which that never happens, or let's see. Yeah, I'm adding more color. This is so pretty, though. I do like it. I hope I'm not going to run out of ink. That would really suck to run out of ink the first time that you use your markers, right? Because you used them so much. I think these are some that I can get replacements for, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, filling in a little bit more, just darkening up and taking care of some of that splotchiness where the white was still seeping through. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to go with. And now I'm thinking about, this one goes on there. Big Liz go on these. What's my favorite chocolate? My favorite chocolate is chocolate. It's just chocolate. I love chocolate. Now, if you're going to do, I do know that Lindor is better than Hershey. And I do love peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cups. Those are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and start turning this into a card. Let's grab... What, Todd?
Better lay a finger on my butterfinger.
Todd is saying, nobody better lay a finger on my butterfinger. So I think I'm going to use these. These are the scalloped labels and tags. I've got some just generic nested dies that I tend to pull out at different points for a lot of different cards. And I think I'm going to use some of these. Let's see what we have that will fit. That fits. Hey, Danielle. How are you doing, hon? And I do need a card base, which I don't have any of those made again. I tend to leave my heavyweight cardstock as full sheets and then make my card bases as I go, because I don't know for sure. I tend to do almost all of them are going to be the side fold. That's what I tend to do. But the last time that I decided, the last time that I made card bases and said, okay, I'm going to make some top fold, I haven't used them. Instead, I wind up using the card stock for other things. Plus, if you want to do a fun fold or something, you kind of need to have the full sheets, right? And if you cut them all down, it's not going to work. Terry Cooper says, Debbie, would you like the Easter eggs Reese's does like cream eggs, but are full of peanut butter? Yes, I like those too. So what Todd's been doing lately is he has decided before Halloween that he was going to start. We stopped doing brownies like we had been doing. So instead, we're doing chocolate candy. So he will bring in, we only get like a few pieces. We only get a few pieces. Duck vanishes with Tangia. Oh my God. Anyway, we're only doing a few pieces, and he will, the last one we get at the end of the night is the Butterfinger. That's the last one that he'll hand me. So we get one little mini Butterfinger, but he's been doing like a one Reese cup and a one something from a chocolate thing. He's does like one of like 4 or 5 different things as we're watching the last hour or so of our shows. Have you seen the Hello, Miss Mary Miller. Have you seen the combination of a peanut butter cup with an Oreo cookie? I think I've seen them. I don't think I've tried them yet. And I used to go through Oreos too. Terry Cooper, I had the egg-filled Oreo bits. You ever have one? It's a Kinder Bueno eggs. I've had the Kinder Bueno before, I think. We had a Kinder egg or something when we were in Germany. That's before Kinder came here. It was a little odd. I mean, the chocolate, when we went to Germany, I discovered that Hershey is not actually chocolate compared to the stuff you get in Europe. European chocolates are much creamier, and then you come home and you try the ones that are here and it almost tastes like plastic. But then your taste buds adjust and you're fine. Kinder is not as good as Kinder Bueno. Okay. Are you guys asking me if I want you to send me chocolate? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I'm just looking to see how big of one I need. I think this is going to go good for that. And then I think I want to do another layer, and that'll fit on there too. So that'll be good. So I'm going to start off by cutting this guy. So let's bring out our Platinum 6. And you guys know I love to experiment and learn new things and all the things. So hopefully I'm giving you a little bit of inspiration to try all the things. Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay, I need to cut this down though, because this is basically, I don't need it any bigger than that. This is one sheet that I decided to stamp both directions using my Misty. So that's why it kind of looked odd. And we're going to take the smaller. And I'm going to zoom out because y'all can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Go ahead and cut that out. I do have it at a slight angle to try to help with the cutting, because sometimes if you have it too straight, it does not want to cut well. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff that Linda just posted in the stream showcase. Jim's doing Valentine's. Yay. Oh, that's cute, John. Thank you. So we will be showing those all off tonight at around 6:30 Eastern. I've gotten better at staying mostly on track, but we do have Elizabeth in the chat. Elizabeth's going to be with us tonight. Okay, I think that is cute. So we have that one. And then I need something to go behind it. So, I'm kind of wanting foil. Let me see, what foil cardstocks do I have? I've got some, this is not exactly cardstock, this is some paper, but I do have some cardstock in here, and this is matte silver. What do we think? This I think is too busy, but the matte silver, actually, it being too busy doesn't really matter because we're only cutting the frame. So I can try it, and we shall see. I've also got some glittery that I think we discovered is actually a sticker. You got your new maker, been making stencils and just playing with it. And this is a paper. This stuff here is stuff that I got from, I recognize it, I got it from Dollar Tree, and it's paper. It is not cardstock. So I need to put some double-sided adhesive on the back of it and turn it into a sheet of cardstock. That's what I need to do. So I'm just looking through my drawer here for the extra stuff so I can find my double stick. I mean, I've also got a roll of double stick tape, so I could do that. You know, the 4-inch roll, because it works out really nice. But I've also got these sheets that I very rarely use. I'm trying to pull them out more often. And I'm right now just filling the space because I'm looking for it in my drawer and I'm not seeing it. It should be in here. I put it here. It was in the front. Yep, it was in the front. Yeah. And that one is an 8.5 by 11. So I'm just going to use one of my big sheets. This one or two? And a sheet of regular cardstock. So this is going to become an 8.5 and 11 sheet of shiny cardstock. And yes, I know I got it crooked. That's okay. I don't care. It'll work. It'll be fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. Idleide wants to know when Terry's birthday is. And as a reminder, you can add your birthday on the Discord. If you want me to, you can just personal private message me and I will add it to the site for you, to the Discord for you. And what happens is that if I put it, depending on where I put it, Discord will tell you. I saw that. Yeah, Chris is going by CRIS on Discord. Okay, this is crooked too. I don't care. I will trim it. It'll work. It'll be fine. It's all fine. And then I've got this little strip at the bottom that has, that I'm going to be able to use for another, to put another paper on it because I have a little extra down there. So this has got double stick on one side and it's regular cardstock. And I think I do need to trim off all the extras. Okay. First off, this side, well, I'm going to trim it down to 8.5. I'm going to do 5 1/4. Yeah, 5.5. Yeah. How do I do backslash on there and it'll give you some commands you can use. And I would say just put it in the general chat. I think this was actually 8 by 10. So I'm going to go to 5. But it'll give you the commands so that you can add your birthday. And I'll show you the other commands that you've got access to. I never think about them, so. Okay. So now we have some cardstock that we can use. I think this is so busy, I'm not going to use it for a regular panel. I think I'm just going to use it for, like matting layers and such. And it will be now out of my stash because we all have things in our stash that we don't really kind of like. Add a birthday section to Discord. Very good idea, Terry Cooper. Okay. Take this back out. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and send me a message instead of putting it in the idea thing, which you already did, which is fine. Terry, if you wouldn't mind, send me a private message on Discord just to remind me. That way I can make sure that I get that done because otherwise I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of different things right now. Trying to get things done that I need to get done before we go out of town. And then, yeah, so if you don't remind me, I'm probably going to forget. Let's see. I think I've got enough space there. Let me grab some tape. I've got my best ever craft tape from Spellbinders. That's something else I need to put on my shopping list, I think. Let me grab my shopping list and add the tape. And I need to add tweezers to it, otherwise I'm not going to have tweezers when we get there either. I did add tweezers. Okay, good. Yeah, right now I'm just getting kind of the last little bits that I know I need to take with me. So, yes, Christine said, Anne Merritt was saying, yes, you can change your nickname in the server. Absolutely. You can change it on if you're in, let's see, you're in my Discord, and you're in Mary's Discord, and you're in Elizabeth's Discord. You can change your nickname on each individual one if you want. Okay. So I'm putting it a slight, because that's all the space I've got, unless I cut it, at a slight angle, so we can go ahead and run that through. And you guys already know that I don't really like this paper, so I'm not going to try cutting out the middle, because I'm not going to use it for anything else. I mean, it is pretty and stuff, but it is so busy, and that's not really my style anymore. So now we have, I think that'll look kind of cool. And do we want to do anything else for the white card base? Let me grab the card base again. We'll see. So we have our card base here. I think that actually looks pretty good. So this is going to be our card. Now I just need some foam to start putting everything together, right? Love that paper, but you can use a piece to dress up. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's just, for me, it's a little bit too busy. I like to have, I think the busy part that I want this to be more the busy part, okay? That's just what my brain is thinking. It does kind of tone down the shine. Yeah. Using parts of it instead of all of it will definitely make it so that you're able to keep the focus on your image. I just wanted it to be a little bit extra. That's kind of what I use mats for when I use them. And you guys know I always have to add foam and dimension to things. So we're going to actually do double layer. Oh, do I want to do double layer? No, I'm not going to, because I want to pop my sentiment up, and I don't want to do more than 2 layers of this. Mostly because I don't want you guys to have any kind of problems with getting it in the mail. Because this is going out to one of you guys. I think what I'm going to do now, it's only 1 o'clock, really? I actually am going to have time to walk down to the mailbox before I have, around the time I have lunch. That's kind of cool. Okay, we are going to do our giveaway. Let me make sure the reset, that's not the right button. I want this one. Gimme. Oh, reset. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway for this. Your birthday is invalid. Why is your birthday invalid? And if you have any problems or anything and want to take a screenshot, go ahead and shoot that over to me on Discord as a message. And I do see that that Terry put in idea birthday section in Discord. Yay. There we go. I'm just going to add some liquid glue to hold that all down. I am trying out another glue. This one is the Dina Wakley Media Glue. As I've used Art Glitter Glue, and I've used Barely Arts, and I do love them. But I really don't have any kind of a preference when it comes to glue in general. I haven't had any, let's just put it this way, I haven't had any issues that has made me not like them. That turned out pretty cute. Okay, now where did I put, oh, I've got a bunch of sentiments. So I have to show you this. Remember last week we discovered that we could basically make our own larger thinlits for all the little dies so you don't lose them. and it makes it easier to, that's glue, it makes it easier to put them all through the die cutting machine and everything. Well, I had a thought. There are some that it would be nice to, at some point in time, send them all through the die cutting machine a couple of times, get batches, if you will, of dies done. But it's ones that you're not going to want to have that as permanent. So I thought, well, why don't we give it a try with our press and seal? So I tried it with press and seal. And I've got a bunch of blanks in here so that I can actually stamp on them using a template. So I'm going to leave them on here like this for now. But I do have a batch of sentiments that, from the ones we stamped out yesterday, I've got more that are blank that I can stamp out. But I can die cut out more to make more of them if I want to, and just stick them in here to stamp them out. I've shown you guys how to do that before. Do we need to see that again today? Or do I need to just put the sentiments on the card and we will be done? So I think that's going to go cute right there. And I think that works. Handmade happiness enclosed, and well, it doesn't have to be. It says ears to a wonderful Easter, which I think is cool because it is an Easter egg on the card. This one is one of the ones that's blank. I've also got some additional ones in Easter blessing because I was, again, this one is the archival, so I was again playing with the archival ink. So maybe I kind of think I like that better. And I've got a couple of pieces in here where I need to stamp the... Hey! Okay, Smalls is in the house now. Hi, Smalls! But that's friendship. I don't know. Well... Nope, I don't want that one down there. I do like the longer ones down here. Celebrate in full bloom. That I think goes better with the big bloom ones. This one's another one of the handmade happiness. Yeah, I'm separating things out. Hey, Link, welcome in. If you'd like to win the card, honey, go ahead and type !join. Oh, I like this one. Sending springtime smiles. And then handmade happiness. That's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to go with. But I also want to, I think I want to do at least one of the butterflies. So here I have a butterfly that has not yet been stamped. See, it's blank on both sides. So we are going to use, I think I have a different template. Did I throw that template away? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm going to use this template instead. So this is where I cut everything out initially. So I'm going to show you how you can use one of these with pre-cut. So that means you can cut as many of whatever you want, and you can use this to stamp them all basically in one go. So that's kind of a cheat, if you will, to get stuff done faster. So I've got two different butterflies. So these two are flowers, these two are butterflies. Where's my other butterfly? So I've got the flower there. Here's my butterfly. So we're going to do the butterflies. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do the flowers too. Why not? Is this the flower? That's flower. Okay, we're going to do the things that are not sentiments because you can do this with sentiments or you can do this with all the other things. You just need to cut them out first. Okay. That's where I was stamping our bunny. So there's the bunny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my template in. Okay, just putting that into my MISTI, or you could use your other stamp platforms like the Altenew stamp wheel. You can use whichever ones you want. Before I do this though, I need a piece of paper. Do I have just a scrap piece of paper here somewhere? I should. I usually do. I don't want to use that as scrap paper. Well, I can do the back. I printed myself out a calendar. And I really only need it up at the top. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to put my... I'm going to go ahead and add my little guys down. So I've got the flowers and those. So we all know that when you're doing stamps, sometimes you don't line up the dies quite exact. So this is going to help to be able to do that. So these should fit pretty well right in the edge, but it does give you a little bit of wiggle room. So place it where you think you want it. Stay. And let's just go with, actually I'm going to use my Simon Hurley Black Widow wherever I put it. There we go. And that's going to show you where it's going to stamp. Now I can tell that where I have it positioned, that is not correct. But I also think that my template moved a little bit. So if I move it and put that down, that should be fine. Now I can put my die in, my die cut, put it right in there. And now I have my image pretty much perfect. It's not exact because, of course, I didn't have it positioned exactly the way I wanted to, but that's okay. Another way we can do this, and I'll do this on the next one. I'm going to put this kind of out there so I've got a little bit of wiggle room. Why not, right? And put the paper under it again. And I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that butterfly next. And yes, you could do all of these at the same time. I'm kind of just doing a little bit of a demo. I'm putting my butterfly in the slot that it fits with. And again, it's where it could be not perfect, and that's okay. This is wabi-sabi. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp that one down. Again, I'm just going to use my Simon Hurley Black Widow. And you can see where it fits. Let me zoom a little bit. So you can see that it's not exactly where I want it. So I'm going to shift this so it goes right around where I want that one. Press in place, take my paper out, put my little piece of cardstock in. Get in that spot. There we go. And now I'm going to stamp that into the same spot. And this should be pretty much perfect. Which means if you die cut out a bunch of them, you could stamp a bunch of them all in one go without having to line it up every time. And without having to worry about whether or not your line, if you have any kind of trouble with lining up your dies when you're trying to stamp over your stamped images. Another way you can do it is using, of course, the magnetic magic mat. Yeah, let me clean this up a little bit so I can do the next one. Okay, so we've got two. I'm going to do, I've got another thing of flowers. So we've got our little things of flowers. Link is impressed. Gonna put that one down. Let me grab the stamp. So this is the one with the one flower. And I'm going to put that again into the slot there. And if it's a little bit off, that is totally fine. Because we're going to do the same thing. Just take in our ink. What is the name of the die cut and stamp collection I'm using? This is the Stamp and Die of the Month from Spellbinders. It is called, it's called Ears to Spring. So this is the Stamp and Die of the Month. And that was actually put in there right. This is the Stamp and Die of the Month for February. February 2026. For you guys that are watching 2 years from now. This is from 2026. Okay, so we've got that one. And now all I have left is my other butterfly, I think. So far we have full front butterfly. We have some flowers. We have another flower. And then I need my little butterfly that I don't know where it is. This is the one that I did first. Or the one that I chose first.
It's delicious. Marai's Crafty Creations 11.
And Mary's over there feeding our little kitty. And it looks like it got lost. Where is that little tiny die cut? I don't see it.
Refreshing. Thanks, Marai's Crafty Creations 11.
Oh, that's okay. We don't have to use the other one. I'm happy. I've got some flowers. I've got some butterflies. So we are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the card together and then let you guys go so that we can come back at 4:30 for the members only. And that'll let me go to the mailbox that I haven't done in like days. Okay. Yeah, I need to go back out. There we go. Okay, I'm going to cut some really thin strips because there is a thin, like 1/4 inch piece on each of these. Handmade Happiness is going to be cute. Okay, so we have 30 people in the chat that have entered. Is it 30 or I think it's 30. Looks like 30. I need to look at a different screen because I can't see. Yep, we have 30. We have in the YouTube side, there are over 40, which means there are some folks that have not decided to get in on the giveaway yet. And it's fine. You don't have to, but you can't win if you don't enter. So if you were just lurking and you would like to get this cute little Easter card, go ahead and type !join in the chat. You can enter on YouTube and you can enter in over on Twitch because we've got about 20 folks over on the Discord, on the Twitch side too. Mouse entered. Hey, Mouse. Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie. Okay, ads are going to be starting over on the Twitch side in about a minute. So if you are on the Twitch side, hey, Kelly. If you are on the Twitch side and would like to get out of having ads, you can always become an Amazon Prime member if you haven't used your Amazon Prime sub somewhere already. Or you can come over and watch over on YouTube side because you know what? On YouTube, they don't have ads during the actual live stream. I have it so it is set for the ads only show up when you watch the replay. They do not show up when you watch the live because that would require me having to stop for the ads. And I'm not going to do that. Plus, I don't know if I can actually have all the ads run at the same time. That's one of the things. They like to mix it up. So anyway. Okay, we've got our Handmade Happiness enclosed here at the bottom. And then I'm going to add my second sentiment. And I don't do second sentiments all the time. This one I think is cute. It's kind of where we had that big blue open space up here. And then we had that white open space at the bottom. I'm thinking they both need a little something extra. So, and then sending springtime smiles I think is perfect. Christina says, been watching while cooking breakfast and now eating. That is totally acceptable, honey. Okay. There we go. And then I need a little bit of color on my butterflies. However, I'll have to be very careful if I use the same colors. I want to use the same colors, but with these, I use the Simon Hurley ink. And they're like, don't use them with, well, this is water-based. And this is water-based, so I have to be careful with the color. We are going to go with some purple, though. And I just remembered I want to do lighter with darker in the center, so I need to bring this purple out a bit further. And we're going to bring in a little bit of this. And y'all can't even see the butterfly. That's okay. I'm just adding a little bit of the darker in the center. So little butterfly, and we're going to put their butterfly. I think I'm going to put it up at the top. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. I'm kind of thinking flowers to go in with some of the other. That actually looks cute. Okay. I'm going to go with the pink since I already did pink for our other flowers. So why not, right? And my mistake with using the wrong ink for this is because I'm used to using Simon Hurley ink all the time, and it didn't even dawn on me that I should use the archival for this part. Because I was just playing and showing y'all how to do the mass production thing. It's been a while since I've done any of the mass production type of techniques for y'all, so... Bedazzle. Oh, by the way, hello, Bethany. I saw your name, honey. Thank you for popping in. And I know y'all can't see that, but that's okay. I do need a little bit of green. And then this one will be ready to go. I'll just add them to the thing. Here's some green. Again, I'm using my Zig Clean Color markers. I told you I haven't really used these. I need to use them. I want to use them, so I'm going to be doing a little bit more with those. I'm also going to do some more alcohol marker coloring coming up, because I don't do a whole lot of coloring, but we are going to do some coloring. Yeah, Mary went to work yesterday and she was sent home. So it's kind of where Mary's trying. She's trying really hard to do all the things, and sometimes it is just not friggin' possible. Okay, so this one I think I'm going to have over here. I haven't decided if I'm going to have all of it showing or not. Let's zoom a little bit. So it's going to be kind of middle of the road. And then these can be up over here. And then our butterfly can be... I think I want them on this side. Actually, I do. I like that. I like this layout. So I think... let's do this. I'm going to lift up some of the foam.
It's delicious Mari's Crafty Creations 11.
Okay, and we're going to put some glue on the back of our flower and put that one in place. And then I'll let the foam hold it down in the bottom, in the base. Hello, South Park. Welcome in. How'd you find us? And where are you watching from? Okay, that's too low. That needs to come up a little bit. I want a little bit more of the green to show. Okay, there we go. So yeah, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Mr. Jim. Actually, I don't have to lift up the foam. I might need to do something with the foam. Oh, the craftosphere. I found out this morning that a family friend... Oh no, really? Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, honey. Yeah, some people are whacks. Some people are wackadoos. So I'm glad it wasn't you. I am so sorry, hon. Wow, what a welcome. I'm in Colorado, just searching for Spellbinders Club videos. Thanks for the welcome. Well, happy to see you, hon. We started off, yes, let's see, today is the 3rd, so we have done 2 live streams so far using the clubs. So that was on the 1st and on and yesterday. Yeah, 1st and 2nd. I need to cut off a little bit of that foam. So this is our 3rd for the month. We will be doing another one tomorrow. And we will be going live again this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern. And you're welcome to join us. But 5 p.m. Eastern today, we will be getting together with my buddy Elizabeth Costa Rogers at 5 p.m. And we're going to be doing wax seals. But there's definitely a die set that I think is going to work great with the wax seals. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that tonight. I don't know what she's going to be doing. But it's always entertaining. And since this is your first time here, I do want to warn you. We need our public service announcement. You have to be warned.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Because the chat may take over the stream. Yes. Okay, put my little butterfly down, and then we will do the giveaway. So if you have not entered the giveaway yet, type ! join in the chat. Hey Carol, welcome in. So if you have not typed ! join in the chat yet, be sure to type ! join in the chat in order to get in on the giveaway. We will be sending this one out to one of my crafty buddies. And yes, I do plan on getting everything that I owe you guys for I think the last week. I plan on getting those mailed out before the end of the week. South Park says, no problem. I live in chaos. Perfect. We got us another buddy that's going to love it here. Yay. Okay. So there we go. There is our finished card. I do need to stamp the back so that I don't get yelled at by Jen, because she has been known to do that. Thank you, TMI. Just need a week to stop being so much extra. So Jen, it's been stamped. I don't even know if Jen's here. She's actually been quiet for a little bit. No, really? Okay, so Ruth says, I just got the Spellbinders reply to my problem of not being able to add to cart. They said that the clear stamp and die for February was sold out. It's not even the 5th, and they better restock this. Hopefully they will. A lot of times sometimes on the clubs they don't, but this one went out so fast, it's very possible. Last month we had the same kind of problem with the dumpster fire, and I did get the notification that they would be restocking it. I don't know if it's been restocked yet, but. So no, I did not know before starting to work on this one, so I'm kind of glad I did it now. But I'm also going to be using the stamps, the sentiments for a ton of other cards, right? It is a really cute stamp set. The main cuteness is the bunny, but we've also got all those fun sentiments that are going to work out great too. So much of the clubs are sold out. My assumption is that they should be getting some more in. You know what this does mean, right? if you want one of the clubs, this is for going forward, okay? I would say you need to make sure that you have got access to the early ordering. And the only way to do that is to already be a club member. You have to have one of the clubs in order to get access to ordering them as soon as we drop on the first of the month. I'm actually kind of shocked that it went that fast. It is really, it's just the 3rd. Todd, this one that I just made, the stamp and die for this one has already sold out.
Oh, no.
You're not being supportive. He is not being a good husband right now. He says, oh, no. Yeah, he's not being a good husband. The Todd needs to be replaced. Do we have any volunteers? Dumpster Fire is still sold out. I know that they're getting more in. I don't know how long it's going to take. And part of that just has to do with how long it takes to get stuff in. A lot of this stuff cannot be made. There are no dye companies inside the United States. Let's just put it that way. There are none. Mary says she'll volunteer.
Just wants to get out of Canada, right?
Yeah, she just wants a husband to come here. Okay, guys. So anybody else want to get in on the giveaway before I hit the button and go and have my lunch and go get the mail and then come back? I will be back at 4:30 Eastern to hang out with you guys that are members on my YouTube channel, and we will be going live again with Elizabeth at 5 p.m. Eastern. Mary says, yep, not pretending otherwise. Jen says, time out, Todd, corner time. He actually made me work on stuff yesterday. I was planning on working on other things, like recording a video. And I was recording like little bits and pieces. So he says, as soon as you're able to, I want you to help me with this because we're moving a cedar chest into our bedroom. That turned into completely cleaning out our closet and getting rid of a bunch of stuff that we haven't worn in 20 years. So we spent probably at least an hour or so cleaning out a closet yesterday. He's in destash mode. The Better Press foil was sold out on the 1st. Wow. So also the formerly known as Caboodle Club, the Kids Cult sold out as well? Oh my God, really? No, they would have had at least enough for everybody who is a current member to get what they are a current member for. But wow. Yeah. I'm going to have to keep my ears open and see if I see anything. Usually when stuff like that happens, there's something in our group so that we wind up finding out what's going on a lot of times, but I don't always get in there because if I'm busy doing stuff, I don't have time to be hanging out in those different places, right? I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it's just like I want to go and hang out on all of my buddies' live streams and all of my buddies' videos, and I don't always have time to do that. Probably because I have too many friends that I absolutely love all their stuff. I didn't even get to check the club search to see if I wanted to join because I can add by the 6th. Exactly. But now it's like, okay, we're already out. Hopefully they're going to get them back soon. So I think I'm going to put a message in our base camp and see if there's any news on it. Thing is, I also know Yana's going out. I think she just went out of town. So she's got an event that she's going to, but she did leave a couple of other names if we had any issues that needed urgent stuff. So I can put a message there. I don't know. I think I just need to email customer service or something. Anyway, we are going to do this. Debbie's Olivia. Yes, thank you. Somebody must have asked a question. So Christine is saying that my affiliate links can be found on my link bio. Also, I put affiliate links to most things down in the description. There are more than one down in the description for Spellbinders, so they're there. And I try to update all of the link bios for the individual live streams and videos as soon as possible. I think I am behind on a couple, because I also know I haven't updated the thumbnails on a couple. So anyway, yeah. Do I have everything basically cleaned up? I think I do. All right, we're going to go ahead and, well, Alyssa just joined the thing. We got 41 in the drawing. Anybody else want in on the drawing before I hit the button? So hi, Alyssa. Okay, Martha wants to know the name of the nested die I use. This is, again, another one from Spellbinders. If you see me using Spellbinders, pretty much everything's from Spellbinders. This one is the Scallop Labels and Tags. I think this is a year old, but I'm pretty sure it's still out there. I try to use just the stuff that is available on the website. If I use something that's not, I need y'all to tell me so that I can try not to use it again. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Back to scrapping. John had done JOUNT and then J space join. Now he's got it in there. Awesome. So he is number 43. Perfect. 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 All right. Anybody else want to get in? I think we're good. I'm gonna clean a little bit more, and then we will do it because Mom to 10 Kids just did it too. You guys keep adding more people in there. I think I mentioned also that if we get up to, we right now have 45 people want. That's higher than yesterday. Thank you guys. But we had mentioned that we were going to, once we get to yesterday, I decided that once we get over 100 people watching live, I'm going to start limiting how many times, whether or not you could enter based on how recent your last win was. So that'll give more people a chance. It's not to say don't do it, okay? I want y'all to win lots. I want to send you stickers. I want you to win the cards, all the things. But I do need to kind of try to make it more fair for more people. And I think it's something that you guys like that too, because you get more fun people to talk to and you get to make more friends if you bring more people in here. So I think it's kind of a good thing. So that's going to be the plan. We are up to right now 49 people watching on YouTube. I don't know what happened. Linda says, but how are we supposed to get them all then? Well, that's another thing. I'm wanting to add more things where I can send y'all stuff. So there's going to be some things added on for the memberships over on my membership site, which is spark.wjscraftingcorner.com. So I am planning on doing some stuff over there. Anyway, but again, it's where I need your addresses. I need your addresses. I already get your address. I need your birthdays. That's what I want right now. So I do want you to be adding your birthdays onto the Discord. I am going to be doing what somebody recommended. I think it was Terry recommended that I set up a special birthday section in Discord to have your birthdays in there. That way you guys can find each other's as well, I think. I think it'll let you see them all. And you'll have to let me know. What's wrong? Smalls? Why'd you say darn it, YouTube? So apparently Smalls really wants the card because she entered on both sides. 49 viewers right now on YouTube. What? 23 viewers on Twitch. Danielle is letting me know her birthday is coming up. You did win a card this week though too, right, hon? You thought you messed it up on YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit the button because I need to eat some lunch. I need to go get some mail. I have stuff to do before we get back together at 4:30. Be sure to invite your friends, though, to come and hang out with us this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern, where it's going to be me and Elizabeth Costa Rogers. We're going to be playing with some wax. She just got a wax seal set in. I'm going to bring out my little furnace and my waxes, and I'm going to do some die cutting and make a card using that too. So we're going to have some fun tonight, and it's always crazy. And who knows, maybe the Ronin... Smalls, tell Ronin come say hi. So maybe Ronin will come in and say hi to you guys this afternoon too. I know he hasn't been feeling good, so I just want him to heal. I just want him to feel better. But we are really missing hearing his dulcet tones. Although I do play the PSA so you guys get to hear his voice. Anyway. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit the button because nobody else has gotten in there yet in the last bit. So here we go. Drum roll time. And the winner for today's Easter card is going to be Sharon. Miss Sharon just won our Easter card. So let me go ahead and hit the button to get the form in the chat for you. So you be sure to fill out the form. This should also put a picture of the card and the winner over in our Discord in the card winners section so you can see who won. I'm assuming that it's working so that you guys can see it now. I did have some issues, and so far nobody has said, no, I can't see it. So I'm assuming you can. So I will see you guys soon. Let me see first off who we can rate off to on Twitch. If you're not familiar, Twitch side, we are able to go to another creative over there, and it's either going to be Crafters or one of my friends that's gaming, but we can go and hang out with one of them. Let's see, who do we have doing what? Because we can tell we can't rate off to Smalls today because Smalls is here. Thank you. Okay, I think we're going to go over to KB Fibers, and it looks like she says, what project? I'm not sure why I started. 3 more projects. So it looks like she's doing either knitting or crochet or something, but she's doing fiber arts. That's what she does. So we're going to go ahead and rate off over to her on that side. In the meantime, let me go ahead and roll our credits real quick to thank all of my folks. Miss Mary, of course, VIP. All of my YouTube members, Twitch subs, you guys have been helping me so much to keep this channel going. And everybody that's been in the chat that has been chatting. Love it. Thank you for keeping it so entertaining and just hanging out with me. Thank you so much for being part of my crafty family. I love you guys. And I will see you guys this afternoon at 5 p.m. Unless you are a member of my YouTube channel. If you are a YouTube channel member, come back at 4:30. We have a members only live stream going on just for you. So I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.